to be honest, I really don't have to put. That's my first thought, but I don't like it because it's gonna arch down. Let's change it. I told you, a Mason mind never stops. I might do that or the other way. All right, so I took a corner. All right, I took a corner like that. All right, I stood it up. I cut about a good inch off of it, so it stand out past it right here. All right, so. All right, we're up on the hip on this thing. And you got to feel your stand here. You're going to have to mix this. Best you can, okay? Hold on for a minute. The one line that's coming all the way down, you're going to take that out, okay? This one right here is just to hold all of this up. You got to have something holding you. So we'll cut that across so that line don't come so far down. But you got to have something holding you, because right here goes caps. So we can't put those caps, because if we put the caps, there's something gonna fall and break that. So we're gonna stay right here and cut this. So we can't put what the miscommunication is this is brick, okay? So you're gonna mud it and you're gonna stack it. All right, you just keep stacking. Behind this wall, you got a tie that lays down on top of this brick. Boom. Then you stack the next on top of it. You got a joint in the middle. With stone, you're trying to get the stick. Stick versus stacking is a hell of a difference. You cannot put 22 shells of sand in your mason and your stone mud, because you got to make it mud is good and creamy and it's right. If I push it against this wall and it don't move, you can't push sand. Always remember that. You can't push mud is good and creamy and it's right. If I push it against this wall and it don't move, you can't push sand. Always remember that. You can't push sand. So when you're doing brick, of course you're gonna put 20 or 22 shovels on it. But when it comes to this right here, 22 shovels, it ain't even gonna stick. So when this little piece here, you're gonna catch it every now and then. But when you run, just run it to right there, all right? And then run you another piece. Because if you run low all the way across here, you're gonna have a little bitty ass piece right here. Unless you're gonna jump up again, but you gotta remember, you can't jump up again because your line gonna keep continuing on. So when I tell you to run it from this line across to here, stop it right there, because when you come across again, you're gonna kill this line right here. Come here, let me show you. They say people can show you better than they can tell you. It's like 90 degrees. When I made that wrap right there, you see this right here, coming up and around like that. Okay, you see that? That come from, yeah, that shit, whoop. That come from this, and this is 4 inches, and I had to cut it down dead center just like that right there. Just every single one of them, you know what I mean? Every single one had to be cut down because that was too thick, all right? So if you want to see the other side of it, there it is right there, okay? So I had to cut every one of these motherfuckers down because it was too thick, okay? Here it is, right there. There's your natural side, right there, and there's the saw cut, okay? So we cut every piece like that, and they was big. So like I told you, if it take you 2 or 3 hours to do that, you can ask anybody else, it's gonna take them the same. You got to get this right, okay? Like I told you, 1, 2, 3. With your angle, 2-2. You can't have a long one longer than this. Your arch, you to run up, hit the rock like that, you get your air pockets out. I always just try to teach people this shit. I'm 45 years old. I'm good. At this point in life, you just teach somebody. You see so much hate. Nobody tells the young boys, hey, you're doing a good job. They always say, you don't know what you're doing. You see so much hate. Nobody tells the young boys, hey, you're doing a good job. They always say, you don't know what you're doing. They never encourage you. I told you, some men different.